the airport, I felt a mix of emotions. The city was big and noisy. I took a taxi to my new apartment. The buildings were tall, and there were many people everywhere. When I got to my apartment, I met my roommate. Her name is Anna, and she is from Brazil. Anna is also learning English. We quickly became friends. We both felt happy to have someone to talk to in our new city. The next day, I went to my language school. It was my first day of class. The school was not far from my apartment, so I walked. The streets were busy, and I saw many interesting things. There were street vendors selling food, people rushing to work, and tourists taking pictures. At the school, I met my teacher, Miss Parker. She was very nice and welcomed us warmly. There were students from different countries in my class. I met Hiroshi from Japan, Maria from Mexico, and Ahmed from Egypt. We all wanted to learn English. Miss Parker started the class by introducing herself. Then she asked each of us to introduce ourselves. When it was my turn, I felt a little shy, but I took a deep breath and said, "Hello, my name is Maria. I am from Spain. I am here to learn English." Everyone smiled, and Miss Parker said, "Welcome, Maria. We are happy to have you here." After introductions, Miss Parker talked about the course. She said we would learn English by using it every day. We would speak, listen, read, and write in English. She told us that practice is very important. "Do not worry about making mistakes," she said. "Making mistakes is part of learning." In the afternoon, we practiced speaking in pairs. I paired with Hiroshi. We talked about our countries and why we came to New York. Hiroshi told me he likes anime and wants to work in animation. I told him I like reading books and want to be a writer. It was a good conversation. Even though we both made mistakes, we helped each other and learned new words. After school, Anna and I decided to explore our neighborhood. We found a small park nearby. We sat on a bench and talked about our first day. Anna said she liked the class and the teacher. I agreed. We both felt more confident about learning English. In the evening, we cooked dinner together. We made a simple pasta dish. As we cooked, we practiced English. "Pass me the salt, please," Anna said. "Here you go," I replied. We laughed and enjoyed our meal. The next day, we had a listening exercise in class. Ms. Parker played a recording of a conversation between two people. We had to listen carefully and answer questions. At first, it was hard to understand everything, but Ms. Parker played the recording several times. Each time I understood a little more. After the listening exercise, we had a reading activity. Ms. Parker gave us a short story to read. The story was about a girl who moves to a new city. It reminded me of my own experience. We read the story together and then discussed it. Ms. Parker asked us questions about the story. This helped us understand the text better and learn new vocabulary. In the afternoon, we did a writing exercise. We had to write a short paragraph about our favorite place in our home country. I wrote about a beautiful beach near my hometown. It has golden sand and clear blue water. Writing in English was challenging, but I felt proud of my work. After school, Anna, Hiroshi, and I went to a coffee shop. We wanted to practice speaking English outside of class. We ordered our drinks in English and found a table. We talked about our day and our plans for the weekend. It was fun and helped us feel more comfortable using English in real-life situations. On Saturday, Anna and I decided to visit some famous places in New York. We took the subway to Times Square. It was amazing. The lights, the big screens, and the crowds were all so exciting. We took many pictures and even bought some souvenirs. Next, we visited Central Park. It was nice to walk in the park and see the green trees and the lake. We saw people jogging, walking their dogs, and having picnics. We found a quiet spot and sat down to rest. Anna and I talked about our families and our homes. It was a good way to practice English and get to know each other better. In the afternoon, we went to the Museum of Modern Art. The art was interesting, and we learned a lot. We tried to read the information about the paintings in English. Some words were new,